Dennead approved 2 men nearly identical cases. One walks free, one stays in prison, the only difference when they were seen. In 2011, researchers analyzed over 1,000 parole decisions in Israeli courts. What they found was disturbing. At the start of each session, judges approved parole 65% of the time, but as the hours passed, that number plummeted. By the end of the session, it dropped to nearly 0. Then, after a food break, it shot back up to 65%. The judges weren't corrupt. They weren't even aware of what was happening. Their brains were simply running out of power. Think of your brain like a phone battery. Every decision you make, what to wear, what to eat, whether to reply to that email, drains a little bit of charge. By the afternoon, you're running on 20%. And just like your phone, you start shutting down non-essential functions. The problem is, your brain doesn't distinguish between trivial decisions and life-changing ones. It just gets tired. In 1998, psychologist Roy Baumeister ran a now famous experiment. He put participants in a room with freshly baked cookies and radishes. Some were told to eat the cookies, others had to resist and eat only the radishes. Afterward, both groups were given an unsolvable puzzle. The cookie eaters persisted for an average of 19 minutes. The radish eaters, they gave up after just 8. Baumeister called this ego depletion. Self-control, willpower, and decision-making all draw from the same limited pool. Use it up on one thing, and you have less for everything else. This is why Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every single day. Black turtleneck, blue jeans, New Balance sneakers. He reportedly had over 100 identical turtlenecks in his closet. Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. Barack Obama took the same approach. In a 2012 interview with Vanity Fair, he explained, "You'll see I wear only grey or blue suits. I'm trying to pare down decisions. I don't want to make decisions about what I'm eating or wearing, because I have too many other decisions to make." Mark Zuckerberg, same grey t-shirt, every day. Richard Branson wears the same jeans whether he's giving a speech or meeting the Queen. These aren't quirks, they're strategies. Every decision you eliminate in the morning is energy saved for the decisions that actually matter. But most of us don't do this. We wake up and immediately start spending our decision budget. What to wear, what to eat for breakfast, which route to take, whether to check email first or start that project. By 3 p.m. we're running on fumes, and that's when the bad decisions start. You order takeout instead of cooking. You impulse buy something you don't need. You send that email you'll regret tomorrow. You scroll for just 5 minutes that turns into an hour. This isn't a character flaw, it's biology. And modern life makes it worse. Walk into any grocery store and you're confronted with 47 different cereals, 73 types of toothpaste, endless options for everything. Open Netflix and spend 20 minutes scrolling without choosing anything. Search for headphones on Amazon and get 10,000 results. Researchers found that when shoppers were offered 24 types of jam, only 3% made a purchase. When offered just 6 options, 30% bought something. 10 times more sales with fewer choices. More options don't make us happier, they exhaust us. But decision fatigue isn't just about buying jam or picking a Netflix show. It has real consequences. A 2014 study found that doctors prescribe significantly more unnecessary antibiotics in the afternoon than in the morning. As the day wears on, they default to the easier decision, just write the prescription. This contributes to antibiotic resistance, a genuine public health crisis. And remember those judges. Their fatigue meant real people stayed in prison who might have been released, not because of their crimes, but because of when their case was heard. But here's where the story gets complicated. In 2016, a massive replication study tried to reproduce Baumeister's original ego depletion findings. 23 labs, over 2,000 participants, the gold standard of scientific verification. The result? They found almost nothing. The effect size was essentially 0. Further analysis revealed that 78% of the original ego depletion studies showed signs of bias or low replicability. The foundation of decision fatigue research was crumbling. Baumeister pushed back, calling the replication misguided. The scientific community remains divided. Here's the nuance that matters. The controlled laboratory effect might be weaker than we thought, but the real-world observations, those are harder to dismiss. Judges really do make harsher decisions before lunch. Doctors really do prescribe more antibiotics in the afternoon. And you really do make worse decisions at the end of a long day. The current thinking is that decision fatigue might not work exactly like a depleting battery. It might be more about motivation, attention, and cognitive load. Your brain isn't running out of fuel, it's running out of patience. But whatever the mechanism, the practical reality remains. Making too many decisions degrades your ability to make good ones. So what do we do about it? Your decision-making ability is highest in the morning. Protect it. Schedule your most important decisions, strategic thinking, creative work, difficult conversations before noon. As Obama put it, you need to focus your decision-making energy. You can't be going through the day distracted by trivia. Every decision you can eliminate is energy saved. Create routines for the trivial stuff. Same breakfast, same workout time, same basic outfit formula. You don't need 100 turtlenecks, but you can simplify. Decide once, then stop deciding. Remember the judges, their decision quality reset after food breaks. Build breaks into your day before you hit empty. A short walk, a snack, a few minutes of genuine rest. The goal isn't to push through, it's to recharge before you need to. Fewer choices means less fatigue. Curate your wardrobe, meal prep on Sundays. Unsubscribe from newsletters you never read. Delete apps you don't use. Design your environment to require fewer decisions. When you notice yourself getting tired, irritable, or impulsive, stop. That's not the time to make important decisions. Sleep on it. Decide tomorrow morning. The best decision you can make when depleted is to make no decision at all. That judge who denied parole at 4:25 p.m. wasn't evil. He wasn't biased, he was tired, and so are you every day by 3 p.m. The difference between good decisions and bad ones often isn't intelligence or willpower. It's timing, it's systems, it's knowing when to decide and when to wait. Decide less, decide better.